All right, not to be defeated. I'm coming back. Everything's working now. It's all good. So I'm just going to play this game. I'll check in on your comments from time to time. And just to show you how crazy it gets. So if you're just watching this for the first time, it's called Selfie Tennis because you can apparently take selfies of yourself, which I never do. All right, so you start out with a tennis ball or a variety of tennis balls and a tennis racket, and you'd serve it just like you would think. Whoops. All right, you try to get it over the net. Jeez Louise, I'm getting a little bit of a lag. Maybe having a CPU issue on top of everything else. I'm not going to give up here. So the idea is that you're going back and forth, and so I changed the view on it, so instead of you seeing what's in my headset, you see the full, you get an overview of the entire, entire court. Now these hearts, they come up when you score certain points or do certain things, and if you hit them with either a tennis ball or a racket or whatever, they will do other things, and sometimes you'll see a shape appear like that heart, and then that does a certain thing, like it blows everybody around. Other hearts give you different things instead of tennis rackets, different tennis balls, all sorts of other things. Hello, hey Kathy and Jane, welcome back. So, yeah, I'm having some CPU issues, so we'll see what happens here. But I wanted to show you some of the crazy stuff that you can do. If you really hit those hearts a lot and get some of the bonuses, you can do some crazy stuff, including lightsabers and things like that. So the way that you get hearts, there's several ways you can do it, but one of the ways is to get these guys to fall off the edge. If you get them to fall, then a heart will come up, and then you can throw the tennis racket or whatever it is, or you can hit the tennis ball into it, and now you'll see that now that heart balloon has all these different characters on it. So when you click that, now the field fills up with those characters. So now I've got a whole bunch of these guys to contend with, which I can throw stuff at or whatever. I have no idea what it's looking like for you. I do know that my computer is churning now. So trying to actually play tennis with these guys running all around is difficult. But what I really want to do is just go after these hearts so I can get some of these extra rackets and things so you can see, because that's when it really gets crazy. All right, so for example, move out of my way. So that was a violin. So now, in addition to the tennis racket, I can use a violin as a tennis racket, and it makes a slightly different sound. And I can throw it. Here we go. Oh, it's ridiculous fun, Kathy. Yeah. Let's see if I can get these. What I really want to get is the lightsaber because it just gets so silly when. See, I'm not playing a ton of tennis at the moment, just because I want to get the hearts going. I can't even imagine what this looks like from the top down. I just discovered that ability to share the screen that way by accident today. Silliness, right? All right, and go back to the tennis racket. Because other ways to get hearts generated are, scoring a lot of points, and then the sky fills with hearts, and then you have options to. Boy, I'm having a real hard time with this lag. It's getting worse and worse. You gotta hear it stuttering too. Whoops, that was a little out of bounds. Come on, off. So half the fun of this game becomes just throwing stuff around as you get more weapons or tennis racket replacements. But I'm not generating as many hearts as quickly as I normally do. You just have to be patient. Oh, come on. See, that's annoying. These guys are... I hope that's hilarious from the top. I probably should have waited to go live until I had the lightsaber, but it was so easy and quick to get the last. Boy, that does not sound good. You got to hear that stutter. I know that will make the tennis ball huge. Okay, so now it's the tennis ball is oversized because that was the power of that heart. I'm really anxious to see what this looks like from the top. All right, now this, the rocking horse, if I can get it. Come on. It took me forever. Oh, well, it may not show up over here. Yeah. This allows me now, if I bob up and down, like literally bend my do knee bends, I can now walk around the court. I'm not at the mercy of, but it's so silly if you could see what I was doing. Ooh, nice. These things bounce. Oh, I gotta get me a lightsaber, and I gotta get one soon. That makes bees appear, but I haven't figured out. You know, like there's one, but I don't know why that's... We're having fun, no one's saying anything. Then at some point you can get a bow and arrow, and then anything you have in your right hand, your tennis rackets, your violins, your lightsabers, you can shoot like arrows. And then it's super easy to just get as many hearts as you need, because you can aim right at them. Trying to get him off the side. Come on. All right. Give me a lightsaber. Nope, there's the bow and arrow, so that's cool. I can show you this. So now, in addition to the tennis ball or the rocking horse, I can now use this as a bow and arrow. Shoot right up at the bell, which does some stuff. Get these guys. Come on. See, now it's easy to get these hearts. Oh, my computer is grinding to a halt. Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Guess I have. So now that adds... Well, now I have this ginormous tennis racket. You can't see it because you don't see my view. Arrows with a ball on the end. Come on. So it's not really so much tennis anymore at this point. But still quite fun. Awesome. But I can even fire these ginormous tennis rackets. I gotta get a lightsaber. I'm not quitting until I do. Jeez. Come on. I'm really asking the computer to do a lot with this rapid fire stuff. So now that is a trumpet that I can get. And then whenever I want to, I can blow the trumpet and get hearts. So I don't even have to, whenever I need hearts, I can. So it shoots hearts. And then I can use whatever to break them. I really want a lightsaber, guys. Oh boy. It's crazy. I'm not even sure if you're even seeing this anymore because I haven't gotten a comment in a while, and this CPU stuff might be causing all sorts of problems. Alright, well, sometimes you just want to go back and play tennis. Come on. In my way. All right. All right, well, I need hearts so I can get this freaking... Oops. Lightsaber. Oops. Wow, it's just not coming. There it is. Hang on. Don't crap out on me now. There we go. All right. Come on. Boy, my computer is not in good shape. Oh, come on. I know I got it. Trying to cycle through to it. There we go. I can change the color by turning it off and on again. Now, the great thing about the lightsaber is throwing it. Right? I mean, you can throw it however, but when you put a spin on it, that's just good fun. Right? It was worth it. But then when you get a bunch of them together, of course now with the horse, I can go wherever I want. Don't want that. Obviously, there cannot be an audience, because why would you not comment watching me hurl lifesavers? All right, well, I guess I'm going to end this then, because I can't really tell what's going on with the stream. The computer is freaking out. And I basically showed you what I wanted to, but there are so many other things that pop up and make this game crazier and crazier. But as you can hear, it's churning to a halt. All right, I'm going to stop the stream.